What's up? What's up? What's up, baby? We gonna get some readings done, child. We gonna get some readings done. We gonna find out what the Most High has to say to the collective. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, and I just want to say thank you to the Most High for all you do. Now that I know the purpose of why we're going through what we're going through, it is only for you to just get through what you're going through. It is not for you to sit here and mope around. I mean, you can, but you stay strong throughout what you're going through, and stop complaining. You know, this was a journey that was specifically chosen for you, collective. I feel honored to do this journey. I feel so honored to be in the journey that I'm in currently, because I know it's something bigger than me. And none of this can just happen for no reason. It's definitely a generational curse that is being broken. And as a collective, anyone who's going through what I'm going through, you got to get with the program and just take it. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. So always stay prayed up, and stay thankful for the journey at hand, because this ain't for everybody. All right, it ain't for everybody. And as much as people may want the journey, they are not fit for it. A lot of people will never be able to get through this. So I want you to stay true to you, and just be on your just be strong throughout it and have faith. Because what I'm getting is like someone that don't like you being confident, someone's intimidated by your confidence. Even through the test that you could be going through at this time, God is telling you to continue to stay strong throughout what you're going through. All right? I don't want you giving up. Be grateful for the journey, because whatever has been thrown out to you is definitely being thrown back to its rightful owner. And that's just what it's going to be. So y'all get in here, start hitting the like button, y'all. I shouldn't have to tell y'all that. Be kind. All right? Y'all about to get some juicy messages. Some good messages. Because it's just what we need to know. So, Most High God, Mother and Father of righteousness, I come to you humbly, asking you to assist me in messages that are needed to be known right now. I'm asking that you cover me as I give these messages, these divine messages for the collective and myself. Asking that you speak through me, helping me with messages that are hidden, that are needed to be known at this time. Hold on, guys. My apologies. But anyway, I'm just a vessel, guys. So yeah, let's get some messages and see what the Most High has to say to the collective. Good things are gonna be happening for you, collective. Okay, you're not going through what you're going through for no reason. You know. So stay consistent. So I'm gonna do a okay, I'll start with this, the tarot, and then we'll go let's see. Give me 3 cards that I could read from, God, and then we'll move forward. Let's see. Tell me what you want us to know right now. So a new opportunity is being given to you, a second chance. With the full moon, it's a new beginning where you've completed a cycle successfully. There could be changes that could be happening for you. Okay, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands. So this is talking about your financial situation. You could be coming into an abundant phase in your life where there could be, you know, because you're choosing yourself, there could be a phase where you could be coming into something abundant, or you could be, clarify the 5 of Pentacles. Oh, okay. So there is someone who may feel bad. This is someone, clarify this 5 of Pentacles. Who is this? Okay. So this is a father figure here who's like feeling left out in the cold, and could be left out as you step into your independent role. You know, this is a person who wants to reignite a connection with you, want to come out of the cold, or could be feeling low right now, who could be wanting to connect with you. You know, it's a person who is internally feeling like they're trying to act like they're okay, but with the 10 of Swords is, this could either be a person who betrayed you, or looking at all the things they did to you. Person who's still trying to stay confident and keep moving, keep going. This is someone who wants to take charge. Tell me more. Yeah, definitely take charge, and could be stressing as they do. It's someone who's stressing to like reach out. All right, this is someone who wants to it could be a fire sign, wanting to reach out, stressing a lot. These are 2 people that won't they want justice with you, but with the 7 of Swords, it's someone who's sneaky. They're gonna, like, the justice in the 10 of Swords is someone being exposed. You're gonna be getting justice from what someone has been doing to you. It's dealing with a lesson that this person learned, where there's justice when dealing with what someone is teaching, or someone lying, someone being sneaky. There's justice coming from this, where someone could be teaching or telling someone something that's sneaky. Someone could be lying. Tell me, clarify this. Yeah, it's someone who's trying to manipulate a situation or outcome with the Justice card. I'm seeing there that justice is playing out, where, you know, someone's trying to hold on to control, manipulate, and cause stagnation, or gaining perspective on what someone lied about, where someone not believing a lie no more. Someone's not accepting this lie. Someone's not accepting a lie, or someone could be lying. You could be getting justice. Clarify the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a bunch of secrets that are happening around you, where someone's trying to manipulate, or it's giving me that clarify. It's like unloyalty. Someone's being unloyal. Someone's lying. There's gonna be justice to someone lying on you, is what I'm getting here. But we gonna get clarity. Someone's definitely lying. That there's justice happening from someone lying. Yeah, it's definitely dealing with manipulation and someone trying to gain control, continue to keep control. And the issue is with the hangman, it's other people that are getting to see what's really happening. You know, there are people talking and gaining clarity over someone they thought was loyal that ain't. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. They finding out someone's toxic. So it could be a father figure. So now there's truth coming out through rules and ethics or an authority structure, a workplace or institution or a family system or moral code. So this isn't gossip, it's exposure. And there are people talking about it. It's dealing with someone refusing to listen at first and didn't want to believe the lie exists or didn't want to deal with it or something like that. And so the person that held information back controlled the narrator or clung tight to their version of events. But there are people who are finding out about this. And there's like a reevaluation going on with this hangman card here. Definitely what I said. The information is surfacing through a lot of people speaking on this, okay? So there's messages that are being compared side by side. And the truth wasn't sudden at first, but it crept out piece by piece. Because in the reverse, it represents sudden change or cutting off or removal. But in reverse, it represents like a understanding. You gaining clarity. So it's like a truth that's coming to light. Hold on, guys. One moment. It's getting good. Hello? My bad, guys. So yeah, basically, um, they're saying that they believe that this person was loyal because you know in the upright the dog represents loyalty, right? But in the reverse, it's representing a liar, someone who's not dependable, someone who's untrustworthy, and this is what they're realizing that they not. So yeah, a lie or manipulation was uncovered. So there are people who are seeing that this person is very toxic and wants and likes control. And this father figure here. So let me see. Tell me about the father figure? Why is he coming out? Because he's being exposed. A lot of messages are coming out, okay? They're finding out that this person is toxic. They got their clarity. There are people who definitely see this person as toxic. Tell me more. And this is what they're thinking about. Everything that happened in the past. They got clarity. It's like, oh my God, like someone's able to like genuinely gain a true understanding. With the Temperance card, it's saying that you're coming into you know, Spirit is like, don't worry, okay? Even though this is a sad case, a sad situation that you went through, there are people who feel bad about what they did to you, okay? They're recognizing that you were actually an angel. You know, with the Temperance, like, damn, like that person was a good person. With the Ace of Swords, like gaining clarity about who you are, collective, you know? And so these are people who could be heartbroken. It came out in reversal. It's maybe like people who are like trying not to face the pain that they feel due to what they did to you. Yeah, so I want you to stay strong, collective, because the truth is definitely coming out when it comes to this father figure and when it comes to a person he could be connected to as well. So tell me more, ancestors, about the situation or whatever you need me to know. All right, so we got the Temperance here with the Queen of Swords. So someone could be mad about your protection. Yeah, she's heartbroken about your protection. Queen of Swords, she's angry, mad, jealous, a liar. Tell me more. So, tell me more about this Queen of Swords. She's, it could be someone mad about your calmness, your calmness and your sense to be able to handle things so effortlessly. And this King of Cups is someone who's shocked. They're looking at their efforts and they just like, man, ain't nothing coming out of this. So what's being offered to this King of Cups or this Queen of Swords is financial burden where someone wanted you to be. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful what you want for others, because whatever you want for others can easily happen to you. That ain't cool. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so you could be someone could realize what someone's recognizing what you brought, okay? Or feeling left out of what you offer, okay? What you bring. Yeah, someone's definitely feeling left out. Someone's feeling excluded from your life. Feeling outside of your world, especially around your support or resources. It's dealing with your long-term stability, and could be your family system or your housing, inheritance, your stability. Someone's feeling left out and they're heartbroken about this. Tell me more, ancestors. Yeah, because baby, you coming into justice. It's you're gonna be good, okay? You're gonna see some happiness here. Happiness, not just some. You're coming into a good time where you could get a lot of people that are jealous and acting real childish around you. These are people who like real hateful, and they don't know, they just playing on your emotion. Definitely childish and jealous. Someone who's obsessed and envious is dealing with someone who compares themselves to you as well. Someone could be feeling at a loss or access to you, collective, because you're coming into a victory. This could be a father figure who's feeling this way. Tell me more. This could be a Queen of Pentacles, an earth sign woman that he could be dealing with, an earth sign man. All these people who are liars, they sneaky, and they just, they keep bothering you. I'm asking God to cut these people off. With the Death card is someone could be upset because you're ending the cycle with these people. All right? And everything, all the burden, all the stress that these people have put on you is going back to its rightful owner. Trust and believe that they're not getting away with it, even though this person is still trying to control. With the Four of Pentacles, you got this Queen of Wands here, who's a psychic. They angry. All these people secretly angry. A lot of anger due to you closing out this cycle. I would rather you like be in this phase where maybe it may be hard, but never like allowing these people to like win. Like, I'm just like, at this point, because of how toxic people are, and they may want to make you mad though, right? But if you gotta be mad, if you gotta be in a difficult space, or let's just say things are happening to you that are unfair, and you may be going through some things, collective, trust and believe, it's not, these people not gonna get away with what they're doing. So it's just someone gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. Clarify the Five of Wands. So these people, they're angry. They're heightened. They're very, very angry. And as much as they trying to compose themselves, they can't. Clarify the Five of Wands with the High Priest. Yeah, angry. These are people of status too. Clarify this. This is a man who wants success so bad. Yeah, he's a liar. He's cunning. He's controlling. You know, it's about a letter, okay? It's about information. That is a lot of conflict here. So it's giving me that it could even be people that are aware of this person's attitude as well. Someone's upset with your confidence and your emotional ability to be able to be confident and have this quiet energy where you can't be moved, you know. Someone don't like that you can't be moved. It looks like he's mad he can't get his way. So it's saying, so this could be your quiet energy, okay? There's somebody that doesn't know what you're thinking or what you're doing, and the inner agitation of competitiveness, irritation. So this is internal conflict that someone is having. Coordinated action. So wanting to argue or explain, vent, or say something, but not actually doing it. Or doing it indirectly. So feeling outsmarted or blocked, not necessarily being clever themselves, more like this didn't go as planned. So yeah, someone's mad because you're rising above this, okay? And someone can't like get you. You know, it's over. You know what I'm saying? And someone's feeling a way about this. So someone feels as if their hopes and dreams are not being fulfilled, as if they plan, as you know, someone's hopes and dreams are not planning out the way that they thought that they will, and they're realizing that they don't have the upper hand anymore. So this is this man here is the father figure. He could be the emperor here. So basically this he's in his ego, and expectation is not behavior. It's just this person feeling as if they can't get what they want, so they're agitated. You definitely, this person is definitely upset because they can't get their way. All right. And so it's that's what it is. So clarify more about this man here. Okay, so we got the Nine of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Cups. It's someone who's heartbroken, okay? Yeah, so someone's having deep thought on what to do. There's a lot of illusions around this person trying to figure out how to balance something. They could be heartbroken and still happen to move, go along to get along, and it's due to what has happened in the past. So yeah, someone's going along to get along. And with that, you know, I just see that there's information that could be coming through where someone's very observant. With the Knight of Wands is someone who could be taking action. All right. Taking action. Emotionally, I feel like you've walked away from a situation that someone is wanting to offer you. And it's difficult to get in your mind or come to you because you've checked out emotionally. You know, I don't feel like you're there emotionally with a person. Maybe someone wants to give you an offer or something like that. I don't feel like you trying to harm somebody, but because you're still coming up as this nurturer, you could be an empress, a mother, whoever you are. You've emotionally checked out, even though someone still has some sort of passion or drive to towards you that you don't have. So it could be like irritation with that too, where someone wants to give you wants to come through, or I don't know, like manifest you or try to like control something that you've emotionally checked out in. Someone cannot manifest how they want to with you because you've emotionally checked out when it comes to them. You don't have that emotion anymore. So it's difficult for someone to play on it, which is getting this person frustrated because your confidence and your meekness, your mildness, you know, like someone can't read you anymore. Okay, so with the Five of Pentacles, it's someone who's having to balance out their energy, someone who's feeling kicked out of your energy, and people who could be feeling left out. They could be talking, all right? With the Star card is someone who's still inspired. Let's see. Yeah, people know who you are. They're aware of what you represent, and even though they may know that, it stresses them out the most a lot, okay? Because this is someone who feels left out of your world and actually remembers how inspiring you were, how intuitive you were. You have a quiet energy about yourself that is stressing someone out. Someone wants to move towards you. Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups is someone who wants to befriend you. All right. So yeah, secretly they're thinking about this. They've not said nothing. This been on their mind because they feel like you would be someone of great value. Okay, Ten of Pentacles with the Two of Swords is someone who is unsure of how to connect with you. Because they're stuck on a past, all right? They're remembering what you always brought, okay? So with the Ten of Pentacles is someone who's stressed out about what you brought. You know, stressed out about who you are. Two of Wands, someone wanted to come towards you. And I just want to say this, there could be projections that you guys could be getting where someone could tell you certain things about me or what I'm thinking. It's called projection. It's called telepathy, projection, but it's telepathy, manipulation, projection. So if you get like energy of someone or messages of someone telling you that I'm thinking sexual thoughts or mean or convictive thoughts or, you know, harmful thoughts or whatever the case may be, trust and believe me, that's not me. Trust and believe that's not my energy. That it is a such thing as someone sending you telepathy to make you feel how they feel so that you could be perceived like a person or as that person. But the issue is because someone cannot get in can allow me to do things physically, they want to get here. You know what I'm saying? So they project it, but that doesn't mean that that's who I am. So I just want you guys to protect yourselves, you know, because I'm already protected. But, you know, when it comes to you and your safety and your emotional balance, if you ask them to, if you like let them know that you do not want that information to be disclosed, to protect your energy, to protect your mental space and your aura, just decline the messages. And that way you won't be looking at me crazy because I'm going to be happy either way. You know, I'm not about to spend time on what I know I am and no, you know, there's no confusion about who I am. So it's about you protecting your energy space, yourself, okay? This is a you journey and a only you journey. So you don't have to be mad at me about what someone's saying I'm thinking when it's a manipulation projection of telepathy of what someone sent me to get to you. I would never send you energy of harm, provocative messages that are nasty. You know, I would never do that. So whatever messages you're getting, Make sure that you're protecting your energy, your spiritual energy, because this is your aura. At the end of the day, I'm always going to be 10 toes down for myself. You got to worry about you and your energetic field in the end, because any messages that are being sent to you, it can either elevate you, make you feel good, or it can make you feel real low. So I'm just saying, that's not my energy. That's not what I send to you. I only send you love, peace, and harmony your way. Anything else has nothing to do with me. So I just wanted to get that out there. And I made a post to explain what it is that I, figured it out and found out. And I'm about to say, I do not subscribe to any of the things that are being projected onto me towards you. Again, I only send you love. All right. So let's finish. Yeah. So someone is really, they know that you represent a lot of happiness. Okay. And they watch you constantly. They study you, they watch you, and they know it's over. I feel like you became happier when you closed out a cycle. Ooh, look, the sun don't lie. Yeah, you became real happy. And there are people who know this about you, okay? It's like saying, dang, someone can never, it's just like, no one can never get under your skin, collective. You make people happy. I'm just getting a song. You are my sunshine. You make me happy. When skies are gray, you never know how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Yeah, somebody, they find you to be, someone's so pissed, this emperor. You know what I'm saying? This is all about you projecting your energy. Someone internally is effed up. They're harboring a lot of hate and anger because of how you're handling things, collective. It's better them than you, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone can't get mad about how you're perceiving energy that they're throwing. All you do is transmute the energy and make it into yours. You build it into yours. Yeah, someone's pissed at what they know. This father figure in this ego. This is a person who's used to being in control. He has inner conflict that is irritated. He's irritated due to his competitive nature. And it's not showing publicly because someone has to do everything silently. This is how weak they are. So this shows someone who knows something that they don't like and is angry about internally. Is angry about it internally, not but choose to pull back rather than act on it. So this is someone who don't know how to process their emotions. They get angry, and they have to sit with that anger. This is someone that could be sick because of how they're handling their anger issues. It's the kind of frustration where a person feels like their authority or position was challenged and they lost leverage of or certainty. So they can't respond without exposing themselves or making things worse. So this is a person that has a bruised ego. This is a person that is not going to retaliate because if they do, they have to just walk away knowing that they're never going to win coming up against you. This is a person who's coming up having a painful ending because of what he's doing, and what he's done. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, they're irritated because things aren't going their way. They know it. They know they look bad. People are exposing this person. Excuse me, guys. Let me go get some water. Ooh. My apologies, guys. Yeah, so someone has a bruised ego. because they're not getting what they want out of you, you know, and that's just what it is, okay? Never give easily to people that are weaker than you. Especially a person who never done their spiritual work. That would be crazy of you to give. Y'all make sure y'all like the live. Y'all support me. Support a sister. I'm begging y'all because I need support, guys. Seriously. More people need to hear these messages, guys. Help a sister out. YouTube, TikTok. Come on, y'all. Help me. Yeah, so yeah, this person, they feeling away because they know it's over. You know, it's like someone who's watching you. It's just like you close out a cycle and someone knows that. Someone's very aware of that. They know they can't get nothing over you. It's someone who's like shaking their head. They're like, man, like they get it now. Someone's learning a lesson, and as much as they may want to like go back and forth with you, yeah, it's like someone who's gotten the information. So it's like someone can't go back and forth, you know? They finally understand and not emotionally reacting anymore. This is you. You learned what you needed to learn. So an ending in perception and mindset and expectation. So not drama. You know, this is you not responding to the conflict that is being thrown at you. You understanding what's up and why it's happening. Where someone can no longer, you know, usually if someone was like, roar, if someone came to you and said, roar, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna shoot you, I'm gonna whatever. You're in this space where you like, okay, I'm gonna let you do you. You got mental clarity, you know. You are letting go of old narrative of how you used to be, and you're coming into a place where you're solid, you know. Your mind is well put together. All right, so we got the eight of cups in reverse. Let's see. So 8 of Cups in reverse is clarity that you could have or that someone else could have. Clarify this. Someone's still not let go of a past situation and they feel left out. 3 of Wands is someone who's like feeling stuck. Feeling left out in the cold, child. Tell me more. Yeah, feeling left out. So with the 8 of Wands is, this is a King of Pentacles. He's still not trying to walk away. Person got, yeah, so this person from the past, along with this fire sign, is thinking, overthinking. They got like mental health issues. They're trying to be stable in their emotions. You know, someone cannot fathom the thought because it's like there's justice. You know, your determination is bringing justice from a past situation where things have to balance out. There's clarity that's happening and reflecting that's happening here, okay? Where awareness, like you're aware. Your awareness is, you know, you just gaining understanding. Very emotionally calm, balance. You know, temperance represents balance. Yeah. Of the effort that you or others have put in is giving me that what you taking, what you taking. Like, are you satisfied with this? Someone's not satisfied. Someone's stressing. This Emperor, he's not satisfied. Emotionally, he's angry, he's being exposed, and everyone's looking at things that this person has done in the past, from the past. Yeah. So, you know, this person needs to balance, okay? So there could be Eight of Pentacles. Let's see. It's this person going through a painful ending. You know, it's like what's being offered to him is the experience that he wanted for you. All right. So someone's not walked away from the past. And while this person is not walked away, I'm seeing here that the cycle is closed anyway. Someone's stuck in a past situation while you're stuck, while you're still choosing yourself. You know, this is someone who has to heal because they're angry. They're not getting their way. And it's like someone who's disgruntled, you know, they don't know how to feel, child. You done dismantle the whole damn cycle of past life situation that came back in this ether. And you like, you're just beating these demons up. It's crazy how you beating them up. What else, ancestors? Yeah, this person is getting exposed. There's a lot of communication happening where someone's in their head. Someone's emotionally feeling unrestricted. And their manifestations are only backfiring. Everything that they did to you, collective, is backfiring. You know? They trying to keep it together, trying to act like they're cool. But someone's effed up emotionally. So we got this water sign who don't know whether to smack you or someone want to smack you. This Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is I don't know if she's dealing with this fire sign here. Let me see. Either this is her, or she could be a fire sign, or she could just be, it could be a Leo, it could be a Gemini, it could be a water sign, it could be a Pisces. Whoever this is, they're remembering certain things about you, or just in their head thinking about, like, it's giving me that someone's having a aha moment. Someone's thinking about how things, they trying to get through what they're going through, trying to still stay emotionally balanced, but there's a lot of stress happening because someone's feeling restricted. They have an inner knowing that they just have to walk away from a past situation. This person may feel worried about money or concerned about a relationship. You know, with the Five of Swords and the Hangman, is like someone who's gaining a deeper understanding. And it's giving me that someone is not wanting to believe this, you know. In their head, they're going through certain battles where they're struggling with what they've been handed. You know, it's a person who doesn't like what they've been handed. They don't like I'm getting a woe, it's me energy. You know, this person is like never taking accountability for their actions. You know, they're feeling uncomfortable. They're feeling stuck. And I'm also getting that this person, they like compare themselves to you, thinking like, how do you get through what you're going through? You know, with the Temperance and the Four of Swords, and someone thinking about how you be able to like come out of things so effortlessly, collective. Secretly, this is what someone's sad about. They're like reminiscing on a relationship too. And with the Wheel of Fortune is everything that someone tried to do is someone gaining an aha moment on you, or you know, them understanding like, damn, like something's effed up. Someone's realizing that everything they did to you is going back to them. Everything they put out, all their shysty behavior, the sneaky behavior that this person has done is going back to them. Clarify this Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's a struggle for them to believe that. You know? It's definitely this person having a painful ending. They're real hurt about this, okay? And they're jealous of you being free. So yeah, definitely comparing themselves to you, looking at you, having a childish behavior when it comes to you, and just how you close out a cycle. Someone's watched you close out a cycle. So with the Four of Wands is a representation of you being solid with yourself, 10 toes down for yourself. You learning what you needed to learn to have solidarity when it comes to yourself. I think that's a word. You're just good, okay? And somebody, they're thinking about that. They thinking about how you're rising up, how you're healing. They feel like you're very smart, you know, and this is just heartbreaking. Or they know what you've been through. You know, these are people talking about what you've been through. This is a person who is shocked about what you've been through. You know, with the Magician in the Tower is like a shock, you know, where whatever manifestations they did, I remember a long time ago, my brother, he had me and my mom, we were downstairs. My brother had to be, he was little, he was a little kid. He literally cut the vacuum cord while it was plugged up in the wall. All we heard was a big boom. Like, that's what I'm seeing here, is like a big boom. It was so loud. And so we ran upstairs so fast. My brother was just sitting on the bed looking all scared. And we realized that, you know, he had cut the vacuum cord that was plugged in the wall. That scared the heck out of us, because he could, you know, something could have happened to him. But anyway, with that said, that's what this is. It's like a shock that people are having. It's giving me that you continue to stay in control as huge tower moments were happening in your life, where people watch you go through a lot of difficulty and see you rise above it. Like, people know that you handle things very well, okay? And these are people who could be heartbroken about this. But why are they so heartbroken? Let me gain some more clarity. Why are they heartbroken? It's giving me they're mad because, tell me more. It's a Queen of Pentacles. She's mad because a friendship has maybe ended with y'all. Tell me more. Yeah, it's mad. She mad because you did it by yourself. You're doing things by yourself. Someone didn't expect for you to rise above what you were handed, okay? People really measured you and thought you were weak, collective. People thought that you never get through half of the shit that was being thrown at you, and how you continue to remain solid within. This is stressful for people who are banking on your downfall, who are banking to gain off of you and actually, like, you know, come up off of you. You know what I'm saying? Someone thought that you were easy, okay? And this is the struggle. This is what people are talking about. It's a lot of fuss about this. Tell me more. So now it's like people who are desperate to, like, want you to be around them, okay? And it involves this emperor here, this father figure who is dealing with this water sign man. It could be a Capricorn, a Leo, Aries, Leo, Aries, or a Leo, Aries, or a Sag. People who want to heal things with you for their own reason. It's because they are drawn to you because of what you can offer them, okay? Be careful about being around these people. You could be having, like, conversations happening where someone's trying to figure out how to connect with you, but they're angry because they really know deep down inside that it ain't gonna happen. So someone's feeling left out in the cold from a past situation. It's even giving me it's just rejection. Someone knows that they're going to be rejected, okay? And there could be others, like, amping this person on. It's giving me like a, why don't you just call? Why don't you just, you know, it's just a why don't you just. And it's a struggle because you're so gracefully moving forward, collective, where there is a new beginning happening for you. Definitely moving forward. You're on the wheel of fortune. I'm seeing here good luck happening for you. And whatever you put out, whatever you've invested in, collective, when it comes to you and your efforts in this life is what you be giving back, okay? So we got the Seven of Swords here. Someone who's planning to like take action deceitfully. So it's a person who is going to act like they're charming, but they're like manipulative, okay? They look good or look like they have it together. This is a person you're going to be walking away from because they don't move fair, okay? They're going to be walking away brokenhearted, okay? Because they're already exposed for who they are. Tell me about this Seven of Swords. Yeah, someone who's trying to balance out. It's giving me someone wanting to hide or camouflage. Yeah, we don't use the word camouflage. Someone who wants to camouflage or, you know, just like be hidden while they want their true intentions or their true nature of themselves to be hidden while they come towards you acting as if they're charming. You know, this is a person who's very flighty. Knight of Wands is a person who comes in and out of your life. They act confident, they act charming, but they are conniving. You know, this is a person who's deceitful. This is a person who has an ulterior motive and will use like a fast conversation to communicate with you. Tell me more. Yeah, but you know, it's giving me, someone has hidden secrets, very secretive, very you know, someone who they're not moving justly, okay? With the Queen of Swords, is you seeing through this person. It could be an earth sign man. Definitely have your sword up towards them, and they recognize who you are, okay? You pretty much know this person's intentions. You know what they're coming with. You know what they're bringing. And with the Star card, it's giving me that it's someone who wants to help you, help heal something for you. Secretly, they do. Secretly, they feel bad for what you could be going through. You know, this is a person who sees you as a rising star, sees you as a healer. You know, but they're they cannot have emotion dealing with you because it's a person who has an agenda, you know, so they have to move secretively, you know, with passion. It's giving me that someone like you have a lot of passion and love. You move fiercely. With the Queen of Wands, no, Queen of Cups energy is, you know, you're positive. Tell me. Yeah, you're positive. Like this person likes how positive you are. And with the Seven of Wands is someone who wants to come towards you, but they know even if they tried, they wouldn't even try because you'd see right through them, okay? Seven of Wands reverse is giving me someone who's like, you've given up on this person. Because internally, tell me more. It's giving me that you're strong enough to gain victory on your own, okay? And someone is aware of this, which causes, clarify the Seven of Wands. Why is that there? It's because they know it's over. They know you're not fighting for this. They know you understand that you have to do what's best for you. Okay? So it's an illusion that someone's trying to figure out, like when it comes to maybe your financial situation. You could be stepping into something very abundant, collective. Know that you're good. Know that if you're on this journey and you're going through half of the things I'm going through, collective, know that you're gonna be fine, okay? Know that things are gonna be good for you in the end. All right, stay driven, stay confident. All right, yeah, because you're moving on. Definitely having to move on, walking away from what doesn't serve you secretly. So yeah, this is a person who knows they gotta walk away. We got this King of Cups, Two of, yeah. This King of Cups, he's very jealous and emotionally, he's not doing too well. He's sucked dry, meaning like his energy, he don't have no energy. You know, this person is just going through huge tower moments in his life where they are still being controlled by an entity or some sort of system that they're a part of, and they're recognizing that they're in too deep to something. And it's giving me that this person's poor choices have caused them to try to see what they could do or where to go. Like someone's trying to figure out, like, what do I do? Where do I go? You know, someone who's feeling left out, someone who's going through a lot of sadness. Nine of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. It's like someone worried about money too. Someone who's trying to figure out how to bring back an old situation from the past. Yeah, someone's wanting to continue a past situation. With the Seven of Pentacles is someone who's trying to figure out how to be sly, sneaky. All right. This Queen of Cups, she's emotionally manipulative. And there could be, what is she trying to do? Trying to see how she can persuade you. Let me see. What is she trying to do, ancestors? It's Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. She can't trap you. You know, that's one thing she can't do. What is the Queen of Cups trying to do? So she's trying to get you in a commitment. What is the Queen of Cups trying to do? This person is unaware because she can't sleep. She's trying to get you to collaborate with her. Trying to figure out how to do it, but it's just causing her a disturbance. Something ain't working how she may want, you know? And it's also getting you to feel like maybe this person wants to get married or wants you to get married. They know that if they get married to you or something like that, then they'll have a blessing. They worried about their home situation. Tell me more about this. Yeah, they know that they're going through painful endings and they're trying to get married with the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Swords. It's someone who's feeling stuck. This Queen of Cups, you know, she's worried about money. Yeah, so when it comes to you, collective, you're rejecting this person. Yeah, someone's trying to get you either married, they're worried. Like they have to get you in some sort of relationship with somebody. And the only way they can do that is if they convince you. You know, someone has to convince you to be a part of a family or something like that. If you're a part, because the thing is, you're not married. You not being married to a person is conflict of interest when it comes to what you could be given, which is why you're being given it. Another thing is you having your own mind. So this connection with this person all deals with marriage or like you being tied to someone from your past. This is why someone wants to keep you in a relationship, keep you either married, get you connected to someone from your past who you see through. This is their stress. It's not working out for them, okay? So that's the truth. That's what's being highlighted. Yeah, because it's tied to an inheritance or something like that. Yeah, that never is. So what would end, like if you were to remarry, not remarry, if you were to marry, if you married someone, you will F up your whole new beginning, okay? Spirit is telling you to stay single, all right? Someone's trying to get you married, all right? Someone's trying to get you married. With the Hierophant and the Judgment card, it's like that would be someone's control, where it's like someone's trying to, it's gonna be dead before it even like start, because you're gonna see right through it. And they know that that cycle is closed. So Spirit is like, your money will never end if you stay in the Nine of Pentacles energy here, unless you are with someone who also has money. So we got the Eight of Swords with the Knight of Wands. Is someone who's really stuck on how to do it. Yeah, she like, I can't believe you just said that. So this Queen of Wands, she's stuck on that, you know, because she know that's the truth. Queen of Swords, yeah. No, I'm sorry. Queen of Cups. That's true. So with the Devil card is someone who's trying to figure out how to get you attached to their community. Tell me more. Yeah, definitely trying to think shiesty. In order for this to work, it has to work out where you get married to one of their people, someone that they're involved with, but it's only gonna backfire, okay? So whatever she's trying to do backfires and it doesn't pan out the way she wants. So with the Wheel of Fortune is you getting to move forward, because it never ends for you. This is your clarity. Be careful of who you're marrying, okay? You gotta make sure that your investments are wise. And you pretty much know that, collective. All right. So with the Two of Pentacles is you definitely judging situations, making sure you're looking into things, making sure it's worth the effort. You know, with the Ten of Cups and the Four of Pentacles is you coming into a very selfish period in your life where, you know, Ten of Cups is you secretly being fulfilled, never letting go of your happiness or compromising your happiness for anybody else. All right. And with the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Cups, you could be an Aries, a Leo, or you could be a Sag. You could be someone who's gaining victory. You could be an Earth sign. You could be a Virgo. Someone feels as what you know is out of line, okay? So this is a person who is stressing about what you know. Yeah. So with the Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Cups is you being careful and being very observant about offers that are being given to you. Reading all the fine print, reading the fine print. With the because it's giving me that someone could be having a painful ending and having to heal. Yeah, because these are people who discussing what your clarity. You know, I see like some people who get off the live or whatever, and they'll be like, I feel like some people, when you got clarity, maybe someone calls or like text someone like, did you hear that? Someone knows what I'm saying is the truth. Okay? This is heartbreaking. So your inheritance never ends if when you go independent, okay? When you don't sign contracts that involve other people, it never ends, okay? Meaning this is a continuous cycle of abundance, okay? So be careful who you marry. Be careful who you get involved with, because, baby, it will be over for you. Tell me more. And it will, yeah, definitely, it you know, God is like, stay balanced. Because even when I didn't get married, something kept saying, don't get married. Even though I had 3 children, someone was like, something's not right about this. You know, I didn't know what it was. I didn't know why Spirit was telling me not to get married, but I did not get married. And I wore a ring for some years. I was engaged for years. And everyone would ask, like, when y'all get married? I'd be like, I don't know, you know? So don't get married. I mean, I'm not telling you don't get married. Maybe that could be a hint for somebody. But make sure that the person's intentions are right, righteous, and in alignment with your calling, okay? Because maybe someone don't like what I'm saying. Yeah, you choosing yourself is the best way to go. The best way to go. All right? This is what's going to be offered to you because you're choosing yourself. And this emperor, he's pissed. Ooh, he's mad. This man is mad. Mad. He a mad cow. Mad. Why did I say cow? I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, he's a mad goat. So look, we got the three well, he ain't no dang on goat. But he mad. The high priestess, he most definitely ain't no goat. Not in this negative energy. Clarify this. Yeah, so this person feels blocked off. Yeah, from the past. Like you already have clarity about the past. Okay? So you're moving confidently while someone's so jealous. They're mad, they're jealous. And it's because of your truth collective. So yeah, someone's wanting to get married to you for the very reasons of some damn money, child. So that they can hold on to your inheritance or something like that. This is the shocking thing about it. All right? So that's the secret. Okay? So you rise above, connecting to yourself and fighting for yourself. Always staying in alignment with yourself. This is your justice. Okay? So God is like, choose yourself. Because there are people out here, they just want what you have or want what you could be coming into collective. All right? So yeah, you're going to be coming into fulfillment. You are Empress. You are beautiful. And you're getting through what you're continuing to move forward with your control. With the power that you have. You know, you have a lot of authority here. You're claiming authority over yourself because you got clarity. You know, you took a pause and you got an enlightenment, which is assisting you in gaining victory on what you know. All right? People watching you step into a good phase in your life, right? With the Four of Swords is someone who's constantly thinking about this and feeling defeated, okay? So your goal is not to get married. You will be crazy to get married. That's going to be stressful. Because if you get married, someone's stressing. It's a Queen of Swords who's stressing. She pissed that you know that. She's looking at all her efforts, looking at everything that she has she's just mad. You know, she's mad because you're going to be stepping into a very glorious time. Okay? While this person feels left out. There's no way that you would be this person's friend. Someone's wanting to be your friend before all this happens. They're heartbroken because ain't nothing working out. They're uncomfortable because nothing's working out. And with the Nine of Cups and the Magician is you still it's someone who's, let's see, what's this person doing? This person could be going through a painful ending. They could try to prevent that and free themselves from that. But what I'm seeing here is like whatever was being sent to you is being sent back, okay? And it's just someone who has to walk away from their motives, all right? So we're not getting married. I'm not telling you, listen, this is okay. So if you marry, make sure that it's not anyone involved in a cult or who's a Mason. All right? Stay away from Masons. Stay away from people who are in a cult, secret occults. If you marry people in that, you're setting yourself up for failure. Okay? Stop being desperate out here for a man. Like, make sure the man is divinely guided to you. The only husband that you should be marrying is someone who's divinely divinely and spiritually guided towards you. This is the person that God is setting up for you. All right? I'm not saying don't ever get married. What I'm telling you is your husband, half of these people that's married out here should not be married. All right? And I ain't no hater. I'm far from a hater. I love seeing couples. I was watching a couple the other day. They was cracking me up. But they look good together. Shoot, I'm the type of person, I look at couples and I'm like, ooh, like I can't wait till God bless me with that. You know what I'm saying? It's not to say that I never want to be in a relationship. I want a relationship, but I want the one that God sends me. It ain't nothing like having a connection that is divinely guided towards you, collective. This is why it's important for you to stop always trying to rush and be desperate for marriage or whatever the case may be. Because if God did not give that to you, then it was not for you. Pretty much that could be a whole karmic relationship that you could be in and having to learn lessons. But when you ascend to a higher level, your mindset is not on always about love or about, well, love for, it's not about, oh, I want a relationship. I want a relationship. Yeah, it's fine to want one, but it's not an obsession that you have, because then you lose yourself in that. It's time for you to make sure that you're focusing on you so that God can raise you up to be where you need to be, so that God can bring in that right person for you. Okay? I'm not never saying never get married. What I'm saying is what is destined for you is going to be on your path. It's never going to be something that's going to be hard, okay? Hard to fight for. Anything hard or like too easy is going to be a lesson that you're going to have to learn. And sometimes it can be hard, traumatizing lessons. The traumatizing lesson that I'm currently going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though it is traumatizing, God has given me the pain in increments where I'm able to have the pain and transmute the pain into love, and also into my own strength, as well as yours, collective. So keep going. With the moon and the Six of Wands is you continuing to gain victory in silence, through solitude, and just, people just trying to experience the type of protection you have, and your determination is someone who's like drawn to you. So yeah, you're drawn to your confidence. Clarify this. They heartbroken. These people are heartbroken because nothing can get past you, collective. When you are divinely guided by the Most High, nothing will get past you. The effects of what people have thought or tried to do to you when it comes to certain plans that they wanted for you, collective, is not working. And the reason why is because God has put you into a space where you've gotten enlightenment. All right? God is always going to walk with you, even if it may be hard, even if you don't want to go through it. You don't want, there's a lot of people who don't want to take a test when they're going through their exams and stuff, having to do exams, and they're when they're going to school, they're having to do, those exams and stuff that you got to do at the end of the semester to see if you learned all the lessons. The lesson or the studying that you had to do, it was difficult. So, this is God saying you cannot get through this unless you go through it. You cannot easily, I'm not going to easily let you up off of this. There are some things that you have to learn. It's like someone pushing your head in water and you happen to figure out how to breathe in that water. Like, you ain't getting out of this until you literally drown the old self so that you can come up new. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like God is really giving it to you hard. And it's because you ever heard your mom say, I gave it to you the hardest because I knew you can handle it. That's that tough love type of thing. People mad that you're getting all that tough love from the Most High. Yeah, it's painful, but it's giving you your new beginnings. It's giving you the courage and the strength to get through what you're going through. Okay? It's giving you aptitude. So we got the Judgment card with the Page of Wands. It's giving you clarity and good news. It's giving you information on how to be more observant about certain people and certain situations that you could be going through, where you're getting enlightenment, where there's a lot of positive energy that is being exuded through you. You know, people trying to figure out how are you going to handle certain things. People are waiting on you to fold. People are waiting on you to fall out of the damn chair, child. And it's just like, damn, she's still not falling. He's still not falling. You're still good. You know, this is what makes people upset about you. Your determination. You continuing on, even through difficult times, collective. You know, someone's not able to handle your power and handle your strength. With the Three of Wands, there's choices, you know, and someone doesn't know how to communicate with you. The Hermit in reverse, you know, it represents your protection. Let's see, why is the Hermit in reverse? It's giving me that someone thought that they knew something about you that they didn't know. They're recognizing that you're not going to let go or compromise yourself for them. Someone didn't have enough information about coming towards you or thinking that you'd be easily accessible. This is someone who wants to come out of hiding with you. And they're trying to figure out how to do that. Clarify the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this is someone from your past, all right? They could be heartbroken. And it's giving me that someone could be moving with a broken heart. Thinking about what you brought, okay? So someone from the past did not have enough information about you. They finding out that you are actually an angel. You know, you actually had so much love to give. And this is you who learned so much about yourself. With the Nine of Pentacles is someone who knows their worth. You know what you know your value. And with the Five of Swords, it's giving me that you're not arguing with nobody. Because you got clarity. Someone got true clarity on you. It would be so hard or stupid for someone to even fight against you, because they'll never win. It's like, if you can't beat them, join them type of energy. Like, this is a person who needs to join you rather than go against you. They should have always been on your side. Someone should have known that they would never get over on you. So with the someone is thinking about how to come towards you and come out of conflict with you, because they know they can't get one up over you. Tell me more. Yeah, so this is someone who's confused on how to come towards you. Definitely want to come towards you, collective. It could be this is someone who's wanting control. You know, it's like they desire this opportunity and they're stressing about it. Yeah, definitely desiring to heal something and gain a connection that is give and take. But with the Seven of Swords, you know, it's someone who's like looking into their options and trying to figure out the best way to do it, the best way to be strategic about it. And I mean, with the they're looking at their options, and they're just someone who could be having a difficult time with that. And it's because the options that they have, they're uncomfortable with them. Yeah, because it's like you could be rejecting them. You could not be, someone could be regretting what they did, you know, and it's because of what you know. So yeah, someone wants to manipulate how they communicate with you. But they're like, they could also be trying to manipulate it with like a sorrowful type of communication where someone wants you to feel bad for them. You know, be careful of that too, because you're not genuine if you have to like be strategic on how you're communicating. It's giving me someone wants you to compromise with them or like make you feel bad for them. And they looking at all the things they did to you, and it's just like, I don't know how to talk to this person after everything I did. Like, I know I was shysty to this person. And keep doing it. Keep being shysty. You know, someone continues to be shysty and wants to come in your life acting as if they never did nothing. All right? With the Five of Swords, someone feeling defeated. They're feeling very defeated because they're not getting their way. Yeah, with this Emperor here, he's dealing with a earth sign woman. This could be your past friend. Clarify the earth sign woman. Someone who he has to let go of. What's going on with this earth sign woman here and this father figure? Okay, clarify the earth sign and the father figure. Clarify these two. They arguing. There's a lot of anger, inner anger that could be going on where someone's not really into this or invested into this person. Is dealing with someone's attitude and how someone wants to like have control, but they're losing control. They're trying to win at all costs. This Queen of Pentacles plays a major role. It's like this person is trying to go along to get along. But could be mad because they trying to like someone's trying to like stop dealing with this father figure, I think. She don't like him. And he's like causing issues for her. She sees this man as controlling and rigid or holding on tightly. She's trying to get away from him. She could be trying to release him. And he's still trying to win at all costs. It's giving me like someone don't really see this person. She's trying to be like nurturing or caring, but she not really liking him. And it could be conflict here. Like she just want peace, you know, and she recognizes like cycles has shifted and what once worked doesn't work anymore. So it's like someone who's not getting what they want and still trying to maintain control. So she don't want nothing to do with this man, and she's choosing balance and escalation, not confrontation, and it's pulling back, resting, disengaging from this person. And he's still trying to be in control, but he's losing influence, you know. It's like people are looking at this person like, man, you aren't nothing. So one person start turning their back, others start walking away. It's a conflict because someone doesn't see this person as what they presented themselves to be. He's losing a leverage, you know, and she's just trying to avoid conflict. Let's see. What's going on with these two? That's the truth. They're not doing good. So it's giving me that she has to deal with him. In some way, she has to deal with him. But she gives a little bit. She just listens to him but because she just don't want issues. But really, like, she's just, you know, they're friends because, clarify why they friends. Because what she either signed, they're still trying to like remain in control or instill some fear where she's trying to like, she really want to walk away. Really want to walk away. So it gives me that she just feel bad for what money she took from this person. She took money from him. That's true. And she feel bad for money she took. She like, I should never dealt with this person. Yeah. So we got this Queen of Wands and the what's going on with her? So she's shocked too and could be working a lot. Tell me more. Yeah, tied to this connection here. Her and this Queen of Cups, this water sign. Okay, so we got the Justice, the Sun. So things are being highlighted, okay? It's giving me that there's exposure happening where truth coming out, and it's this judgment. Clarify the Judgment card. So judgment is happening so that people could be exposed. You know, people who thought they were empowered, you know, they're like, what are they doing? They not doing too well. They're thinking about how they left you in the cold too when it came to your relationships. Like, they weren't there for you like that, collective. You know, they played you with the Seven of Swords. Hold on, guys. My apologies, guys. I had a phone call. All right, guys. So let's see. What else do we need to know? So yeah, there's someone who's stuck in a past situation. And shoot, you just you're gonna get victory, okay? And this could be painting somebody, someone who's like feeling rejected. You know, they're constantly watching you. Clarify what they're trying to do, ancestors. They want to be your friend. Really, really, really want to be your friend, collective. This is a person who's drawn to you. And I mean, with the devil energy, it's someone who's obsessed but really wanted to be connected to you. They wanna be connected to you. Clarify this. What are their intentions? They're fixated on a connection and want closeness with you, reassurance and access to you. Someone from your past. Clarify more. Yeah, so it's gonna be like someone who has issues with control, okay? It's a water sign from the past. Be careful of this person. They see happiness with you and they're really, it's giving me like someone who's really, really wanting to be connected. They see so much happiness with you. With the Five of Pentacles is someone who could have left you out in the cold in the past, okay? And with the Two of Wands is someone who's wanting to make a gesture towards you with the Ten of Pentacles, wanting to come towards you and communicate. They find you to be someone worth of value, like, all right? So Knight of Pentacles with the Four Wands and the Fool is you aware of this person. The Star card and the Six of Swords is you gaining clarity. Clarify the Star. They're very inspired by you. Like someone sees you for what would be their intentions though? Let's see. What is this person's intentions towards the collective? Could be an earth sign woman. What is this person's true intentions towards the collective? Why, you know, why do they want to be their friend so bad? Well, we already said that. Yeah, someone's fixated on you. They want to come out of difficulty, you know. It's someone who could be depressed and feeling stuck in their life. They find you to be like one of their biggest lessons. Someone who's like they can learn from. Someone they watch a lot. Someone who could be heartbroken and feeling rejected. Yeah, this is someone struggling, okay? So, with that, it's like someone who has anger, turmoil with the Tower card is someone who's feeling shocked. It's a fire sign. Someone who's pissed. They're angry and they know a cycle is over. You know, this is someone who no longer can control anything here. Tell me more. Yeah, they gotten clarity. You know, with the High Priestess and the Magician is someone who knows and aware that a cycle is completely over. Yeah, and they don't want to walk away, collective. They don't, but they have to, and they know they do. You know, this is someone who's like literally trying to refuse to walk away, even though they know they should. And they feel like they're connected to this Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands in the Five of Pentacles energy. She going through bad luck along with this other man here. There are people talking about this Queen of Pentacles. She is let's see what's going on with her. She's gaining victory. So you could be an earth sign woman, you could be a Virgo, you could be a Sagittarius woman, you could be a you could be a Virgo, a Capricorn. Okay, I'm getting more Virgo here, but you're gonna be doing good. All right, you got clarity. You're very wise. You could be a Taurus. You could be a air sign, or just embodying the energy of this. You could be represented as the Empress. You're passionate, you're driven, and excited, okay? Where your efforts are paying off, collective. And while that's happening, there are others who are going through difficult times. With the Lover's card here, it's giving me that you're coming into a very abundant phase in your life where you got this star energy here rising above all the conflict that could be happening to you. You know, you're fully in your power, collective, all right? And this is something someone is feeling uncomfortable with. So they're drawn to you because they want to be connected to your energy, all right? Someone's feeling kicked out of your energy. And you're going to get through this, okay? God's going to do it for you every time, I'm telling you. Just stay patient. What else? Yeah, so this fire sign is coming up here. He is depressed, stressed, being exposed. Someone who thought they could get away with the things they were doing to you, collective. They're going through a huge backfire. Things are not looking good for this man here. And, you know, we got the Eight of Pentacles. Someone who could be trying to work to, like, remain, someone who could be trying to work a lot and try to look like they have it together so that they don't pay attention to what's really going on. Someone who could still try to convince themselves that they're bad as being full of life, love, and possibility, but in the Five of Pentacles energy where someone's not feeling too confident, okay? Someone who could be working on themselves constantly. Someone who could be undisciplined when it comes to their life. And it's because you're choosing you. This is someone who's feeling a way about your independence. You choosing yourself, okay? So yeah, I just see expansion happening for you, collective, and choices that are being made. You coming into clarity with the Wheel of Fortune. There's movement happening here. Justice. Let's see. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Someone who's very, someone who's really, I'm telling you, someone wants to be connected to you. So this is the truth. So it's a truth that's surfacing around a long-term situation after someone tried to protect themselves by being evasive or strategic. Someone avoided full honesty with that, you know, they withheld information from you, collective. They tried to move quietly to protect themselves. They tried to this person is tired, defensive, and in his own guard, feeling exposed and worn out. So with the Ten of Pentacles, this involves long-term stability. This is dealing with money in a house, This is dealing with finances, okay? So it's dealing with reputation as well. Something meant to last. And the fact is that there's justice being here. There's facts coming out, and accountability, fairness, consequences are coming up, and not emotionally but objectively. So this is someone who has to, okay, be fair. Someone tried to outsmart or outmaneuver the collective by sidestepping and a responsibility, but the situation involves too much structure and permanence for that to hold. In the end, the truth matters more than strategy. So what's solid and established wins, and fairness overrides manipulation. Bottom line, this is truth and accountability restoring order in long-term matter. So not revenge, just a resolution. All right, and this is someone coming to try to someone who's really wanting to be around you. They want to be connected to you. This is someone who wants to connect themselves with you or control you. They want like a partnership. So this is it's a connection that no longer exists in reality. So there's no love here. It's wanting access without responsibility. Someone wanting a connection without accountability, okay? This is someone wanting to stay emotionally linked to you because letting go feels like losing power or comfort or identity. So this is a person who don't know who they are without you, because you come with a lot, collective. You bring a lot. And with the Queen of Swords, this could be you could be gaining clarity on how someone leached off of you and cause you to be little yourself, or clarify the Five of Wands with this Queen of Swords. It's people feeling left out and sad because you know the truth. People who know you gonna walk away. Clarify this. Yeah, they know it's over. And they're like, oh, well, should we apologize? This is someone who knows that they no longer can play the game with you. Definitely people that you see through now, I'm just hearing like, we're nothing without you. This is why we need you around. Never feel like you're nothing without somebody. You'll lose your whole being trying to connect with someone because you not worked on yourself. You'll lose yourself trying to that's sad, You're not gonna allow someone, like, just because you see someone in a difficult situation doesn't mean that you feel sorry for them. I feel like someone feels left out. Yeah, so if someone wants to reconnect with you, so you felt left out, like you're getting the truth of how someone really made you feel, So you've been going through this for a long time, collective. There's an end to this. So it's a final emotional closure. And the cycle is over, and people know it. There is a lot of disappointment and grief here over what could have been. followed by a conscious decision to walk away emotionally, not running, not reacting, choosing to leave, because staying would mean repeating the same cycle, the same loss. You know, it just will never be the same if you were to deal with these same people. You know, so it's better for you to remove yourself from such toxicity, because this is just not in alignment with your being. You know, you're better than this. Someone who wants someone who wants to pretty much make you feel belittled, so they can, anyone that wants to make you feel low so that they can feel like they're superior, is someone that you really need to walk away from. Everyone should be appreciated. Everyone should be respected. And I just feel like someone just, they weren't cool like that. Okay, so you definitely felt unsupported. Yeah, this is heartbreaking because you were giving to an empty vessel, or empty vessels, people that you thought would give to you. Like, you were emotionally available for people, you know, and people know the truth even if they want to lie about it. Someone's stressing about how you gave and how strong you are, or someone's trying to maintain strong or maintain their strength throughout an illusion that they tried to paint when it came to you, collective. It's someone who's angry. You know, they're bitter. They're masked in regret and feeling defeated. Someone could be crying a whole lot because someone's about to be losing everything. You know, everything they wanted you to lose. This is why you got to be careful how you treat people, because you just never know someone's they strength. You know, have you ever heard of somebody who was bullied? Like, I remember my mom, she was telling me about this girl. I forget her name. The girl, she used to know the girl name. But she was telling me about this girl who used to bully her in school. Like, this lady, this girl, she used to bully her. They were in like high school or middle school. And so one day, my mom brought some knuckle, whatever you call them things. And the girl kept messing with her. My mom was saying she was so scared. And so she hit her one time and the girl fell out. And baby, my mom, she didn't know. She was like, I didn't know my own strength until I messed that girl up. I messed that girl face up because she kept bullying me, kept messing with me. See, these are people, like, you don't know what type of adrenaline God will give you going through the dark night of the soul. A lot of people can handle that and a lot of people can't. You know, and I know for a fact, like, I've been going through the dark night of the soul for a very long time. You know, it become a practice to me. With that said, you know, you just don't know what people been through. And so for you to try to measure someone up because of how kind they are or how meek they may be, you don't know this person's strength. You judging someone because of how they look. It could be the most tiniest man that has, you know, could be the strongest person. And it's just like, you know, someone don't understand that. So someone don't understand how it go. You know, someone knows it's over. It's Queen of Wands. Is angry, feeling rejected, wanted to bond with you on a, not even a soul to soul level. It was out of jealousy, you know, on what she could get from you. So she's stressing, looking at what she lost. And, you know, it's just, you know, someone who kept bothering you. Now, this person is, you're very defensive. So anyone that you maybe deal with, you're like in this energy of maybe not trusting people. Clarify this person. Yeah, someone don't know how to communicate with you because your clarity is too on point. And these are just a group of people feeling sad because no matter what they do, you rise above it, you know, and it's just like always backfiring. Someone's thinking of everything they did to you and how certain things have ended up for them. They're seeing you as someone that they want to be around, you know. So they could be withdrawing themselves and knowing that whatever past situation was is no longer. This is a person who's gained that knowledge, gained clarity about that. And that's the justice. You removing yourself as well has caused you to get justice, collective. You could be coming into fulfillment, okay? Where you're continuing to be put on the right track. You are on track. You are on your journey to continue to keep moving, okay? Where balance is taking place. All right? Judgment is here. This is God judging the situation. God evolving, you being elevated through this process. And, you know, is a shift that could be happening for you that causes a lot of pain for others. Yeah, it's a lot of pain. Jealousy, pain, envy. Clarify these 3 of swords. This emperor, he's sad. He's so sad, you know. He knows the cycle is closed with you, collective. And this is bringing truth to the light. You know, where someone tried to control, definitely tried to control a situation when it came to you, collective. But I see that you putting your power, your control into continuous movement for your life. And that's the clarity that you got. Okay? So, you know, this is you continue to be grounded. You could be an earth sign man. You could be a Sag. You could be a Virgo. You could be a Taurus. What else, ancestors? If you forgive those who sin against you, Heavenly Father will forgive you. But if you refuse to forgive others, your Father will not forgive your sins, blessings, and love. Blessings and love to you. Oh, we definitely forgive. We just don't forget. So we forgive. We have to forgive in order for us to evolve. And there's so much love we have for people who have harmed us. You know, because it's one thing to be harmed by people you love, okay? People that were once close to you, that you thought were rocking with you. It doesn't take away your love, because the thing is, you remember a person and how you love them. Even though you see the truth, there's still a sense of, like, I know you know better than that. You know, that's an energy. It's a small little like lesson there, or a understanding where you know that someone knows better than that. Hi, Lisa. You know better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you know better than that. Like, what would make you do something like that? In your head and in your heart, you may ask that, but at the end, you'll never get the answer. Not from these type of people. It's because there are people who are in their ego. They don't like holding themselves accountable, and they're only angry because they lost. So yeah, we forgive. We just don't forget. You know, it's been a lesson, a huge lesson, and it's always a lesson. You know, these are people who know and understand. Well, we're people that understand. You know, we're satisfied with the lesson. You know, because it was always something we had to learn. So with the Emperor here, they're very clear on. Even though someone wants to think of, they're listening to everything, they're planning things out, they're choosing, or they're like thinking about everything that happened, and they can't let go of what happened. But they know for sure that in the end, it's something over, and someone has to be okay with that. You know, they know it has to be over. You know, that's just what it is. So we got the Knight of Wands here. Issue, let's see. Someone who's silent, secretly hurt, you know, about you removing yourself from these people. 2 of Wands with the Magician. 3 of Wands with the Magician. The 5 of Pentacles with the Lovers. So tell me about this. It's someone who's heartbroken because they have to walk away. And they're battling with that. You know, someone's really struggling with that. Really struggling with rejection. Really struggling with feeling left out in the cold. Feeling as if everything that they're doing or done is being thrown back at them. Yeah, even though they want to come towards you, they know they got to keep moving. And this is what disturbs them. Issues with control. You know, control over a mother figure. Someone know they got to let it go. And they're stuck on that. You know, it's like someone who don't, like, have you ever seen someone who just can't let something go? Someone's struggling with that. You know, they're in their ego. They angry, they're in their ego. They're struggling, you know? Someone's struggling with deceit. Struggling to like continue a connection with you. Someone just don't know how to like cut it off, but they have to. And it's because you've gotten clarity. So yeah, these people can't do nothing to you, collective. If they do, it's always going to turn out, it's always going to be bad for these people. So, you know, make sure you don't marry these people who just want to be connected to you. Oh, so you're coming into a very successful time in your life, collective. Okay, stability, good luck, loyal people. Anything else? A new home. Yeah, it's a lot of confusion around your success. Let me see what this is. There's secrets about this. Be careful who's telling you they love you all of a sudden, okay? It's just gonna be a little hard to trust, collective people. But let's see. It's gonna be a little hard. So this is about stability, returning after confusion, and centered on you and how others relate to you. So you seen as stable, respectful, and well intentioned. There is appreciation for how you carry yourself, long-term hopes, healing, and commitment energy around you. So people believe you're meant for something lasting, not temporary. Small blessings through loyalty and home, someone trustworthy of or safe environment plays a role. So emotional confusion mixed with signals and uncertainty, mostly not from you, but around you. hidden information tied to authority, control, or someone who thought they had power. So a new beginning is and shift. Something changes position or evolves. Genuine feelings are involved, not manipulation, tension, repetitive emotional strain, or unresolved conflict. This plays out in a shared or public setting, family, community, possibly housing, work, or official. So, collective, you're viewed as grounded and sincere. Others see long term value in you, and there has been confusion caused by hidden dynamics or control, not by your actions. A new chapter is forming, especially around home, belonging, or emotional security. So, the tension doesn't come from drama, it comes from truth rubbing against what was concealed. So, it's your position is stabilizing collective. Clarity is unlocking and the cycle shifting towards healthier or more honest connections. Whatever was hidden or controlling is losing influence and as things move into your favor, okay, collective? So this could be housing, relationships, how others see you, or what changes are, just good changes that could be happening for you in the future, okay? Don't give up on yourself. Um, Clarify this sticky man. So yeah, there's a lot of chatter about how sneaky this man and this woman in the reversal was over money, okay? It was a few people involved in a jealous woman, it seems, as well. Well, yeah, a lot of confusion on this situation where a shift is certainly happening. There could be messages coming out, a lot of gossip where, balance is taking place. We got fish, and then we got this man here where things move forward, and all this manipulation that was happening is is um is closing out, okay? So people are being exposed about all the theft that happened to you. So the point to complicated communication in a situation that's winding down, not something escalating, a man acting indirectly or with mixed motives. This is more about avoidance or self-interest than malice. So you are no longer engaged or feeding the dynamic. Your energy is withdrawn, confusion and uncertainty, especially about what to say or whether to say anything at all. So changes in message talked about possibly draft or discussed, but not necessarily delivered. A lot of thinking and chatter, little follow through, a desire to keep things calm, proper, or peaceful, avoiding drama. Practical concerns, value, money, resources, and stability are part of why this is on his mind. So the distance grows. He's mentally moving away, or circumstances are creating separation, because this person gonna be going through so too much for him to be dealing with you or messing with you. Okay, it's gonna be an ending that settles the matter. And overall, like, this shows someone backing away while trying to keep things smooth, with confusion giving way to distance and finality. So your disengagement already doing the work. The energy moves towards quiet closure, not confrontation. So it's giving me you don't even have to speak to this person about nothing that they did. Clarify who this is. Who is this man here? could be a Gemini, or it's a father figure. He's in pain. Yeah, he's feeling exposed, heartbroken, torn. He going through a whole lot. And that's the truth, you know, because he's aware of what he gotten into. And the issue is, many are not going to take the fall for him. These are people that are going to blame everything on him, you know, which is causing an imbalance, because it's people that could be mad at this person because things did not go the way it should, okay? So with that said, your strength caused for others to be exposed, where people are conflicted in the energy that they're in because they're not getting their way when it comes to you, okay? So you're not gonna lay down. They gotta go get a pillow, because they getting tired. I'm telling you, they getting tired. So with that, you know, it's just like God is telling you to continue to stay courageous, you know, because they're defeated. They're very defeated, you know. They're defeated because there's victory happening for you, collective justice. All right. And you're even tired, but I see you getting through. Someone's uncomfortable. Yeah, so yeah, someone definitely wants to come forward towards you. They trying to figure out how to do it. They want to be your friend. Cause of money, okay? Be careful who you connected to, collective. You got good things happening in the future. And someone want to apologize to you. All right? Someone's manifesting the right thing to say. You know, someone who's aware, like, it's hurting them that you're protective of your energy. Someone's affected by what you know, okay? Affected by your awareness, okay? So, yeah, be careful who you marrying. Be careful who all of a sudden wants to be connected to you. You know, make sure these people are genuine. Just make sure, you know, because you don't want to be caught in the same damn cycle that you know, got yourself out of, okay? But you're continuing to move forward, and that's just what it's gonna be. So let's see. Let's get some more information. Stop being so desperate for relationships. So you got friendship, truth, and talent. Okay. And new beginnings. Ooh. Your psychic abilities. Make sure you're discernment. Make sure you're discerning things, okay? So with friendship, we all need friends, and a good friend is a rare jewel that sometimes hard to come by. Spending time with someone who knows you better than others, whom you can count on, and whose company you enjoy is a gift in itself. Instead of shutting people out of your life, try to open up a little more. There's nothing more therapeutic than having a catch up or a good belly laugh with someone you trust. Friends add to the fullness of life. It's time to reach out and embrace an authentic relationship with someone who has your best interest at heart. Okay, so let's clarify. Friendship, ancestors. Clarify friendship. Clarify friendship. So this could be someone who betrayed you. the thing is, collective, you're releasing what no longer serves you, okay? So what someone did to you, they left you in the cold. This was supposed to be a friend that played you, okay? It's just saying that you healed from this, and it's someone who wants to reach out, okay? But you already understand what you should do. Someone from your past wants to celebrate with you, wants to come around. Yeah, they want to, they got love for you, or, you know, someone who's feels as if they relate to you. You got a few people that you've ended cycles with, okay? So, yeah, these are past friends that you know, betray you, that want to come back around. So, you already know about past people and friendships, collective. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, as much as I would like to tell you to go back to friends, you know, I would like to tell you the friends that you had in your past were loyal, but they weren't, okay? And I can't sit here and tell you that, oh, this is a good friend. No, it's not a good friend, okay? So I'm not about to tell you to deal with this person. Do not deal with this person. They betrayed you and they're going through karma and need you. So then we got truth. So this is, let's see. Be honest, not only with others, but also with yourself. Listen, I can't make this up, okay? So it's time to face facts. Otherwise, the truth may be revealed in a way you may not wish it to be. For the truth will come out. It always does. So this could be a truth coming out about what your friends, your so-called friends, did to you, collective. It's saying that for the truth will come out. It always does. And this is possibly the truth that you already know of. So better that you confess sooner rather than later, in order to avoid a bigger confrontation than you can handle. Remember that when you keep the truth from others or speak untruthfully, your energy lowers and your light fades. It's time to release the heavy burden of secrecy. However, if you've been deliberately misled, remember that no one deserves to be in your life if they think that you aren't worthy enough to be told the truth. Let the truth set you free. So these are people who need to tell you the truth. Tell me about truth, ancestors. What's going on with truth? So we got the Wheel of Fortune, the Temperance, and so it's giving me that these are people that you rejected, who now see you as someone who's a healer or protected. Yeah, definitely that. They want to come towards you because of what you have, okay? Or what you could have. Definitely, look, Five of Wands is someone who's internally fighting about an ending. So it's also like you learned the truth. You learned the truth about these people, and this is heartbreaking, and this is what they're mad about, okay? So it's giving me that someone's clarify this. It's just like someone's uncomfortable with how they're being perceived through you in your eyes. Someone who's uncomfortable and still set on wanting to be around you. This is a person who thinks about you and wants to reach out to you. So why do we have truth though? Yeah, these people are heartbroken. They're under judgment. So why do we have truth? Why is truth here? I mean, pretty much you know the truth to close out the cycle. And a bunch of people do too. Your clarity is your truth. But is there anything specific about truth? It's just people like you know the truth about. You've already, someone don't like how you perceive them, and it's making them feel like they don't like how you look at them, okay? Someone always wants to look different than how they are perceived. And it's hard to get in that mind of yours when you know the truth, okay? Someone's uncomfortable with what you know, what you see, how you feel, you know, how you're reserved when it comes to this person. Anything else? Yeah, someone wants to give you an offer. It could be a mother, could be your mother. So look, this is someone who's gonna keep lying, okay? So they're a liar. Who is this? Yeah. Who is this? Someone you close out the cycle with. So you know the truth about this person. Tell me more. You know, yeah, look at the moon in the reverse. Now, that's so crazy because this was usually in the upright. This turned out to be in the reversal. So yeah, you know the truth about this person. All right? So definitely an old friend or someone you used to connect yourself with that is undisciplined and stressed. Like this is a person that you defeated. Someone's defeated by you, okay? Wow, this is crazy. Like these cards not supposed to be in the reverse like this. Yeah, you're not giving to this anymore. So these were people that were unfair. Yeah, they're no good, okay? So you know the truth. You know that they were unrighteous. Just, you know, no good. So yeah, we got last card is talent. So let's look into that and then we'll be done. I'm telling you, like, I'm like, sometimes even when you feel like you're in a damn twilight zone, still keep moving throughout it. Still keep moving, no matter what. Pray for the judges, guys, please. Like, we gotta pray for the justice systems, especially when it comes to when it comes to the child services. Pray for justice. Pray for the mothers. Pray for the righteous mothers and the righteous fathers. I was watching a video where the judge ruled in the favor of a demonic, hateful woman and the father who end up unaliving the mother because of jealousy. You know, pray for the justice system, guys. Please, we gotta pray for the justice system and the judges for righteousness, cause it ain't no way this stepmother was granted legal custody of a mother's kids. You know, even though we don't know all the story, but this is what, I'm just praying for the justice system because, it's just, it's unfair. It's a lot of unfair things that are going on, especially for mothers who really love their kids, who really go beyond, above and beyond for their children. When it comes to manipulation tactics, like, pray for the judges. All right, and we're gonna pray for the judges after this reading. So we got the talent. So clarify the talent. You were born with great aptitude, but you need to hone your skills to ensure that they're at their best. So you can be at your finest. You may feel the pressure to do well, and sometimes your nerves get the best of you. You've been blessed with a wonderful gift, but don't know how to make the most of your talent. Don't buy into competition. Instead, think like a winner to overcome any limitation. Give it your best. Give it your best shot. This is your chance to shine, to prove yourself. But most importantly, enjoy yourself, and as you live up to your true potential as a champion. Clarify this, ancestors. So maybe you could be insecure in your talent. Balance is coming, you know. Maybe you feel like you're not utilizing your skills like you want. You know, spirit is like, continue to learn and contain and control your talent. Like, step into your power when it comes to your talent. Know that you are in control of your talent. Maybe someone tried to undermine your talent. Maybe you could be confused on what your talent is. Yeah, so we got the Three of Cups. No, Two of Cups with the Three of Cups. So this could be someone who, what is this? Oh yeah, this is someone who's heartbroken because maybe this person don't feel they have a talent and they need to lean on you for yours. Someone has to know that they're just as good as you. Someone has to utilize or lean on their own self. They've been leaning on you a little too much. Definitely. With the love, the strength. Is someone who should be in control of their own strength. Okay? King of Swords is communication. Two of Wands. Someone just not doing too well. Okay? A lot of chatter about this. And a cycle closing, okay? So yeah, you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibility. Who is gifted with talent? You use your own talent. Stop leaning on others for validation or trying to use or manipulate other people's gifts when you could fully be in control, okay? So yeah, it's very important to control your energy. Because the issue is people want to project on you what you may feel. And there are people who mentally are unstable because they don't know how to stand in their truth, which causes them to project onto you, making you feel like you're what they perceive themselves to be, which causes that negative telepath manipulation, projection. So protect your energy, because my thing is, if someone's telling you something about me or something that I said about you that I'm telling you is not true, someone's trying to interfere in how I perceive myself as a sexual being and is projecting some provocative emotion onto me to tell you, or whatever the case may be. The thing is, if someone else has their mind and you may be effed up, that could really F you up. So let's just say someone's told you, I said, I think you're ugly, or I think you're stupid, or whatever the case may be. Whatever projection that was sent to you that I supposedly thought in my head would be up to you to handle that, because it's not my thought. I'm just letting you know that now. You're going to have to learn how to protect your energy throughout the evil hate that's going on. When someone sends you a projection and claims that it's what I sent you, you have to be aware that what I'm sending out is only love and positivity. It would be best for you to ask them to decline, or tell them that I decline from those messages, because why would you want to hear someone say something negative about you? And then it start going through your head, you start feeling away. That's not my issue, because I'm all the way together. I'm good. Like, it's up to you to control how you feel about what you think someone else feels about you. Because I never said that about you. That's what someone else said. They're projecting that energy onto me and sending that to you. So you're going to have to know the difference, and you're going to have to be strong throughout it. If you like the drama, if you like it, if you want to know, like, some people just want to know, but what you're wanting to know ain't true. It's a projection that was sent through another person being toxic. Okay? It's a bunch of wicked people. Look at these people. They're messy. So these are people who are indulge in negativity. You're going to have to learn how to free yourself from that. This is a fire sign, man. Could be an Aries, or it could be anybody giving out false information. This is a person who likes drama or indulges in hate and stuff, So your fairness is like knowing what who you are. Because someone just wants to hurt someone else's feelings through you. And the thing is, you've already surpassed that energy. You've already evolved. So if you've evolved and someone's sitting here saying, oh, she said this. Well, I might have thought it, but that wasn't my projection. And I'm holding myself accountable too. Because I don't want to always blame that on someone else saying, oh, well, that wasn't me. I'm just going to say that I'm going to try to balance the telepathy, or, what is, because it's a lot of negativity being thrown at me. So whatever was said ain't true, so I'm just letting you know, whatever is said to you through these devices, you're going to have to learn how to distinguish what's true and what's not. And also hold your own at the same time if you're going to indulge in the nastiness, if you're going to indulge in the toxicity. Because I, for one, am not going to give it life. I'm just warning you, because it can get real dirty and real hateful. And you gotta really be 10 toes down for yourself if you're ready for that type of energy. Because it can mess with you mentally, but it's not going to mess with me. If anything, what messes with me is someone trying to hurt you and make you feel low. That's what hurts me, because I love you so much. I don't want you to feel low. I don't want you to feel insecure. I don't want you to feel that you have to question yourself. So be careful what information you're obtaining, because that don't have nothing to do with me. I send out only love to you, and that's the truth. All right? You don't need to question my love, collective. My love is genuine, and I can't even describe it. I have a love that is whole, and when you become a healed being, you'll understand it. Some people don't understand it because all they know is hate. But I have a love that's consistent. The Knight of Pentacles with the Lovers and the Sun card, that's so much love and positivity. That's all I know how to give. I don't indulge in that nasty shit. I don't got time for it. This is Queen of Cups energy. True, balanced love that I'm willing to give to people that give to me. Even to people that try to play with me. You know what I'm saying? I know how to love, I ain't no hateful being. I'm not about to sit here speaking negatively or provocative about you, or thinking nasty. Like, I know what I like, and I'm never questioning that. So I don't have to, I'm not like trying to prove myself. I'm just letting you know, it's some people who be hurt about the projections that are being sent to you. Meaning you have to learn how to handle that. Don't get mad at me. get mad or heal that projection, because if it makes you mad, then that is a trigger that is that's a trigger that you may have. You know what I'm saying? And God, like, listen, like, that's a trigger that you may have and you may be dealing with. So don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. And that's just the truth, you know? That's the truth. And, you know, it's love. This is mad love in my New York voice. This is mad love. All right? Don't get it twisted. And it's uncomfortable for people because people are like, how do you do that? How do you do it? I mean, I've always been that person. That's why my mom, she will always tell me, like, Aisha, you know, everyone's not going to treat you how you treat them. So you got to understand that you just got to love people unconditionally. Never change who you are because of people and their evil ways. Like, I can't change me. I can only evolve through that. You can only evolve through who you are, collective. That's what gets you to winning. That's what gets you into alignment with the divine. There's a love that we have, collective, the chosen have, that is so high. It's undeniable. And it's just like, it's unexplainable too, you know? And this is why your energy is so attractive to people. People need that energy because a lot of people, they walk in hate. They walk in negativity. All they think is negative. There was someone in the comments putting nigger in the comment. That person is mentally ill. They have mental health issues. So for me to go back and forth with a mentally ill patient will be pointless. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to give you no action because I know what's wrong with you. You got mental health issues and you got to go heal, baby. Okay? So yeah, I learned not to even go back and forth unless I really need to, and I can hurt your feelings. You know, one thing about me, I will get in that mind of yours. I will make you think. And it would be so kind and polite in a way that make you be like, damn, maybe I do need to change. But, you know, don't come for me unless you really want to get sent for it. Because I'm not the one. Now, I do love, but I have another side of me, too, that can get a little feisty. And people don't like that side. Some people do, some people don't. They be waiting on it. Like, let's see what they're going to say. Let's see. It ain't always been like that. It ain't always been like that. You know, I had to learn how to get to this type of energy here. Because I'm telling you, people, they will really make you have to heal. You know what I'm saying? So you watch one of my old videos. It's called delete blockation. Delete blockation mode. And those were the times where people were really hurting me, you know? So y'all be wondering what I was doing back in 2018, 19. It had nothing to do with sleeping around with nobody, none of that. It had to do with me learning lessons, being into tarot, and being by myself on a fool's journey, doing me, you know? I had so-called friends, but they really weren't friends. They were sleeping with my damn ex, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I was effed up back then, just kind of like now. It's looking like it's a little worse, but at least I got my mind. You know, back then I was working on my mind. Back then it was like, I was trying to figure it out, you know? But back then I was I wouldn't say, I was just I just didn't want to be hurt by people. Now it's like, you know, you just have to heal from it. Now I'm learning how to handle the hurt, handle the pain. You know, it's painful going through what I've gone through, what you've gone through, collective, because it's a lot. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? This ain't for the weak. So either you gonna get with it or you're not, baby. Because there's people that out here, they just mad. They're mad. This Queen of Wands, she's so jealous, you know. She's jealous, she's angry, and she's convicted. There's gonna be justice. You know, this person can go to jail too. But she's so mad, so jealous, moving out of hate. You know, someone who really needs to come out of conflict, because honestly, it ain't nothing to fight for anymore. The cycle is over. You know, she knows she's defeated, and baby, you can never do me. Okay, you will never do the collective, and you will never be the collective. Step away, walk away while you still got legs. Okay, so with the Three of Pentacles, like, these are people who are communicating and they just know it's over. Along with this Queen of Wands, you know, these people hateful. Ain't shit gonna happen to you, collective. You are divinely protected. If anything, the projections that they wanted for you is happening to them. All right? And that's just what it's gonna be. So keep moving passionately. Always use love when you're moving. When you're, you know, you're gonna get through it, okay? With the Hierophant, the Three of Wands, and the Chariot is definitely movement that's happening. You stepping into your independent era. And new offers being made. Continue to be loyal to your to yourself. All right. It's just some people who have a pure heart. It's very rare, you know. And people, they really, like, when I always had a pure heart, but people would question me because someone is not like you, collective. Someone thinks that you are hateful like them. This is someone who schemes, hurts people, they lie, they in competition with you secretly, they're comparing you to them. And honestly, they could have way more than you and you have nothing, and they still be trying to compete against you. So it's not about what you have. Obviously, you cannot compete where you can't compare. So with that said, it's something in you. It's in you, not on you. It's not what you have tangibly. It's just what you represent as a person. And as much as people may want to fight you or make you look like you're what you're not, it's always going to be revealed through them. People, you see, we've not done nothing. These people exposed who they were. Your ex-friends exposed who they were. Your ex exposed who they were. And the people that your ex was connected to or is connected to exposed who they were, who they are. So you don't have to do nothing. Just continue being your authentic self. And if you have issues with being genuine or loving or caring, work on that. Learn how to be of service to others. Learn how to stop always being the taker and not learn how to always be learn how to give instead of receive all the time. Sometimes it's you needing to learn how to be a giver. When you learn how to give your last and you learn how to walk away from what is so hard to walk away from, that's when you know you've healed. You know what I'm saying? When you know nothing else matters but your peace, that's what matters most. And this is a difficult thing for this Queen of Swords to do, you know, because she's so caught on wanting to be connected to you because of some damn money. Okay? So that's the issue. As much as someone wants to try to fake who they are or try to act like they're in alignment, you know, someone really knows who they are and whose they are. Okay? So this is a ridiculous attachment that someone has towards you, collective. You know, someone who really wants to be in your life. Okay? And it's because of what you bring, okay, as a human being. So yeah. It's someone who's challenged by you. But they're just going to be challenged because, you know, someone wants to like force a sorry on you, but it's not genuine. It's coming with conflict, you know? It's conflict because you're closing this cycle. Someone's heard about it. And I mean, honestly, for me, if you got that much anger in you because you can't get things to go your way, and it's because secretly you were playing the collective all along, you don't deserve it, baby. It'll never be an opportunity for you to be playing in someone's face thinking that you're gonna get what you want out of a person who's who you're not genuinely connected to like that. So it's nothing you can do. The work that you tried to do, the effort you tried to put in, you know, this Queen of Swords, she knows she can't do nothing. It's nothing. It's you. Someone has to release this, okay? But she's struggling. Definitely struggling because she wants to look and feel important, but her importance doesn't the issue is this person, their importance doesn't rely on what they have tangibly. It's more so what's going on in their heart. And someone has issues with jealousy. You know, it's hard for this person. They need to learn how to love themselves, how to learn how to go within and stop being so mad because they're not getting what they want. So clarify this, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. Yeah, someone who has to walk away. They know they gotta walk away. You know, so with the walk away, it says you're wasting your precious energy on something that will no longer bear fruit. It's time to turn your attention to things more aligned to your soul's purpose. And the reason why is because someone has to learn more about themselves. You got to learn yourself, girl. You're falling behind. All right. You got to take the high road, is what it's saying. You're at an impasse with a relationship or a situation. It's now time to think bigger, release desired outcomes, and take the most positive course of action. And that's what I'm learning, you know, because what I realize is I cannot control people. I cannot control this situation here. I got to leave it to God, because when it's beyond you, it's just kind of like, okay, maybe God wants the collective to surrender. If you surrender, you'll find out that God will make or work miracles for you, because God will never leave you astray. All right. So take charge in things that take charge in things that you can do. Other things that are beyond you, you got to just let time and the universe and God assist you. And also make sure that you're having gratitude for where you are, because it could be way worse than what you're in at this time. So, you know, that's what I try to do, have gratitude and say thank you, God, for, you know, at least a roof over my head, you know, even though it's cold, you know, even though they're threatening to do all these things, you know, you got to be grateful throughout it. So your actions have taken you to a new phase in your spiritual evolution. Now is the time to plan and strategize for the highest possible outcome. There's always something to be grateful for, even in the darkest of situations. Now is the time to recognize what is going well in your life and what you are thankful for. Remember to be thankful. Remember to have gratitude. Yeah. So let's end this. Someone's feeling defeated. This Queen of Wands, she's so angry. She knows it's over. All right. Most High God, give us a last message. What does the collective need to know? Please help us. Thank you. So we got Exodus 28 and 11. Oh, yeah, this is just talking about the breastplate and how God is putting you in authority to be a righteous leader for whatever you have talent in, okay? So if you're a reader, then God is wanting you to wear this breastplate of crystals. This is the people that you are leading. This is people that you could be guiding. God wants you to be a positive light, and wants you to also be the light of God. Meaning like you're the child of God and you are a reflection of the Most High. You are doing your job as a divine being to walk in the light, you know, walk, you know, to, you know, be a light of God, okay? So yeah, that's just, you know, you being it's creating me a clean heart and renew me with the right spirit. So God is wanting you to cleanse your heart, cleanse yourself, make sure that you're repenting for whatever you did, you know, remove the ego, remove humility. I mean, be okay with humility. You know, this is God humbling a lot of your enemies and even you, collective. I've been in a very compromising situation where it has been very humbling for me. I never thought that half of the things that I'm going through, I would go through. So this experience has been very humbling, and I understand. You know what I'm saying? If you've ever judged anybody or made someone feel like you were better or whatever the case may be, you just never know who you will need at one point. Okay? Which is why you should always treat people with love. Okay? So, with that said, God is just wanting you to walk in holiness. Now, you're not perfect. No one's perfect. Not even me. But whatever you can do to be your best self is very important. All right? So, yeah, that's what it is. So let's get a last oracle, and then I'm out. Most High God, give me a last message for the collective. We got why. So it's about you learning and knowing your intentions, why you're doing certain things, and gaining clarity of that. But everyone should know their why. Oh, here it is. This is number 31. Oh, what? It came right to it. Motives driving intention. The power of knowing the why. There is a great power in understanding your motives right now. The oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. All right? So know your why. Because there's someone who's caught in between worlds, and you're having, maybe you are in this phase of moving out of darkness into the light, and this is because you're going by the book. So yeah, that's good. All right. And you have a deep knowing. So yeah, there is definitely energy that's being cleared at this time. So a new phase could be happening for you where you got a deep knowing about this. Stay positive and know that it definitely is time to close out chapters that no longer serve your purpose, collective. You're in a good phase in your life, and you're going to make it through, okay? Yeah, and it's because it's fated, okay? So no one can take away what God has already ordained for you. So continue to stay in the present moment and know that God is always going to be with you, regardless of what anyone tries to do. No one can change your destiny. No one can change and be you. No one can be you. No one can, they can try, but you will never be a duplicate of someone, someone can never duplicate you. Okay? So you are the undefeated champion, collective, and you're walking in your purpose, and it's because you got changes coming. And while that happens, someone has to learn how to get out of cycles that they keep repeating. Let's clarify this never-ending story. Clarify never-ending story. It's a cycle you broken, collective. Look at that. So someone is caught in a realm that you broken. You removed yourself from a toxic cycle that you're no longer a part of. You're no longer a part of someone's show. All right. This emperor here, this father figure, you released yourself, you detached yourself from this person, and they're fully aware of it. And they're going through everything they wanted for you, collective. How they wanted you to be perceived and received is how they're being received. All right. So what I'm seeing here is a lot of healing could be happening for you. And you know your efforts are paying off, okay? And it could be a lot of confusion behind this collective where people are mad about your development. All right? So yeah, you're walking away and rejecting what no longer serves you. All right? You're holding your own wand at this time. And no one is going to take your wand when it comes to your magic and your life. This is a person that can't control shit around you. So I want you to continue to stay in your own power, because someone has to practice theirs. That's you. This is all you. And no one can do nothing about that. You, the light collective, continue to keep going, because you close out a cycle and you did it good. You did well. All right. So keep going. Someone's caught in an illusion, still trying to like figure it out with you, but that's just never going to be the case. So anyway, with that said, collective, you finally found your home. Like I'm seeing here, you got home here. This is your authentic place, collective. You're good. I want you to stay in alignment. Stay true to you, okay? Stay balanced and go the distance. And remember that everything that glitters ain't gold, collective. Never be upset about what someone else is about what someone else has, because you don't know how that person got that. You don't know what they did to get what they have. You don't know what they had to go through to get where they are. So stop comparing yourself, because everyone has their own journey and their own life. With that said, I hope these messages have assisted you on your journey, collective. I want you to be your best self. Learn how to be loving and genuine. Learn how to be a good friend, a good man, and just learn how to give. Okay, be a giver. Learn that money is not the root of all evil, but it's the person holding it, doing what they do with the money. What are you doing with it? Do you want to help people, or do you just want to look like you just, you know, you got the, you know, it just doesn't make sense to me to gain the whole world and lose your soul at the same time. Like, you look good, but you're dirty on the inside. You're toxic. You're evil. You're mean. You don't deserve to have shit. And you know it. You got to go by the book, baby. Because even when you're walking in that, you still know you wrong. You still know you wrong. You know you're wrong. Like my grandma used to say, you know you're wrong. And if you're walking in that and you know you're wrong, you might want to fix that. You might want to do some repenting, some humbling, and some clearing of energy. Start giving more. You know, you can fix that. You know what I'm saying? You can definitely fix that. But it's time to clear that negativity and become a better person. Because it don't make sense to walk around looking all cute and beautiful and handsome, and you're ugly on the inside. You're dirty. You're not happy. You're mean. You're evil. You're hateful. You know, none of that makes sense. It's stupid. And y'all know it. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good rest of your day. I'll come back. Maybe around 8. We'll see. We'll see. Peace, y'all. Love and light. Thank you, guys.